US President Donald Trump has reignited a major geopolitical confrontation at the World Economic Forum in Davos, openly questioning Denmark's control over Greenland and reframing the Arctic territory as a frontline American national security asset.
We want Europe to be strong, but every NATO ally has an obligation to be able to defend their own territory. And the fact is, no nation or group of nations is in any position to be able to secure Greenland other than the United States. We saw this in World War II, when Denmark fell to Germany after just 6 hours of fighting and was totally unable to defend either itself or Greenland. So the United States was then compelled, we did it, we felt an obligation to do it, to send our own forces to hold the Greenland territory. And then after the war, which we won it big. After the war, we gave Greenland back to Denmark.
Trump's remarks amount to a direct challenge to post-war European assumptions. He frames Greenland as an American responsibility by default, arguing that Denmark's collapse during World War II forced Washington to step in, not out of ambition, but necessity. In Trump's telling, the return of Greenland after the war was an act of goodwill by the United States, one he now suggests was a strategic mistake. Rejecting claims that Greenland is about rare earth minerals, President Trump casts the island as an exposed military choke point in an increasingly militarized Arctic. Positioned between the United States, Russia, and China, Greenland, he argues, has become central to controlling the northern approaches to North America and securing the Western Hemisphere.
Greenland is a vast, almost entirely uninhabited and undeveloped territory that's sitting undefended in a key strategic location between the United States, Russia, and China. That's exactly where it is, right smack in the middle. That's not the reason we need it. We need it for strategic national security and international security. This enormous unsecured island is actually part of North America, on the northern frontier of the Western Hemisphere. That's our territory.
President Trump also addressed concerns that the United States could use force to take control of Greenland. While rejecting military action, he underscored America's overwhelming power, delivering a message designed to reassure allies while reinforcing deterrence.
We probably won't get anything unless I decide to use excessive strength and force where we would be, frankly, unstoppable. But I won't do that. Okay? Now everyone's saying, oh, good. That's probably the biggest statement I made, because people thought I would use force. I don't have to use force. I don't want to use force. I won't use force.
Trump then tied Greenland directly to NATO, arguing that decades of American protection of Europe now justify a fundamental shift in ownership and control. In his view, leases or shared arrangements are inadequate in an era of missile warfare and Arctic confrontation. Only full ownership, he argues, guarantees real defense.
So what we have gotten out of NATO is nothing except to protect Europe from the Soviet Union and now Russia. I mean, we've helped them for so many years. We've never gotten anything. And all we're asking for is to get Greenland, including right title and ownership, because you need the ownership to defend it. You can't defend it on a lease.